Wow, okay. Yes, the sorceress. Why is the aspect ratio all funky? What the hell? Reset settings. Reset copy. Okay. Well, this is not Banjo indeed. You turned in too late for Banjo. Why is the aspect ratio all fucked up? What the hell? Yes. Why is it all fucked up? This is stupid. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with that. Da-na-na-na. Sorry, I'm having trouble organizing things on the thing real quick. So you're just gonna have to watch stuff move around. Oh yeah, this is like super awesome. 6 has my favorite soundtrack in the series next to 9. 6 is my favorite game in the series next to 9. There we go. Now we have a nice little background to go with our weirdly stretched image. That's totally not stretched, it's compressed inward a little bit. Yay! Alright, back to it then. Wait, I hit start. I'm gonna have to like reset it. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, it's because I don't have the game active. Okay. By the way, you guys are getting echoes because I want to hear it too. Simple as that. I really love 7. 7 is my jam. Like, 6 is my jam, but 7 is my jam. I really do love 7. Like, for... 7's gone through a weird little lifespan of its own, where it became super popular, and then it became cool to hate it, and it's still kind of at the tail end of that phase. But when you really look at the game again, when you actually play it again, it's a very damn good game. It's, for what it did at the time and everything, it is a very, very well-made game. It's a very good game. Why can't I just restart it? Oh wow, you can't hear an echo? That's cool. That means I can turn it up a little bit. Shit. I need to reset the game. Let me reset. There it is. So what we're playing here for... Oh, there it goes. My controller wasn't working at first. See how this... we're playing a ROM hack my friend came up with that changes quite a lot in the game. It makes it more better. That's a word. So the biggest change in the game thus far is that it's got a brand new translation. And it's the most accurate translation in the history of accurate translations. It even has a fixed opera sequence, which we should be seeing within this run, because we're almost there. But, yeah. So Pretty Light came out of nowhere, everyone else was afraid of it, but I liked it. Good for you. Because that glowing light was our friend, Franker Z, and she flew off towards a place last time we played. That was a while ago. That was like a month ago, if not longer. Towards the door. Aww. I like how the little girl runs around, and then stops to smell the flowers, and then comes back and starts running again. Another big change is that pubs in the original version are called cafes, and this one uncensors that. It brings it back to the way it should be. And I hear Shadow's music. Hey Shadow, how you doing? We called him Brian after Ninja Brian. I don't want to leave you alone. I don't. That's his dog. His dog's name is Interceptor. We can make him bark. Wow, that's really not much, dude. Even Advent Children really takes a lot of liberties with Final Fantasy VII's world. It's nice because it acts as kind of like a pseudo-sequel, but it takes a lot of liberties and changes a lot of the characterization. I know he's an assassin, that's why he's our friend. And why the fuck aren't we playing Chrono Trigger? Sorry, had a little moment there. That guy reminded me of Toma. So, what are you guys up to today? I already talked to this fool. Hey, old man. My younger brother's a bit eccentric. Lives alone up north. Says he's going to build a Colosseum or some such nonsense. Oscar, please. That thing. I don't know what it is, but it tore up my house. Some kind of glowing monster. I'm sorry, she was a friend of ours. Now she's crazy. You don't know anything about Chrono Trigger? Oh wow. Ooh, damn it. Okay, we'll cut this short and then we'll play some Chrono Trigger tonight. We'll start Chrono Trigger because oh my god, Chrono Trigger. Oh my god, Chrono Trigger. Your friend Matt, he always visits Rachel's house when he's in town. Oh, this is Rachel's town. This is her mother. Yeah, Toma's pop. That was actually fixed in the DS version, I think. I'm not sure about that, but I'm fairly certain it was. A girl named Rachel used to live in a house up there. No one lives there anymore, though. That's because she's dead. Oh, you can't? Sorry about that. There you go. I'm just gonna move it down a little bit. How's that? You guys like that? Ah, you can see me too clearly. I don't like it. Blah. Alright, item shop, general store. Another of the changes is that every item in the game was renamed to be more in tune with the Game Boy Advance re-release and the just the modern name things in the Final Fantasy series. So yeah. Chain flail? I don't want her to have a chain flail unless I give her the Genji glove. I will give him the boomerang though. Oh, I don't have them with me. Okay, that's my team right now. Okay. So... Miserere Shield. Everyone can use a Miserere Shield. Not 11 of them, but 3 of them. Naga's hat. Sure. Bandana. Headband. Nope. And helmet. Chrono Trigger is a very good RPG. It is one of the best RPGs ever made. It is a big, grand, time-traveling adventure with an amazing soundtrack and beautiful graphics. And an incredible story that takes you through time and space. The last time I played through it was November or so. I just got the itch and I just ended up playing it like over the course of a month. It was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome even. Oh, I should come back here with Locke. I don't have him yet. Oh well. Oh, that's Matt's. Oh dear me, I almost split the beans. That's a dead bitch. She dead. But I don't have Matlock on me right now. He's not my team. Yes. Chrono Trigger is the story of the brave hero Tata and how he found the hero's medal one day and just became a hero. And the end. A ghost in his basement? Oh yeah, it's over there. Okay, so we're done here until I come back with Locke. Let's go somewhere else. Let's play the game. Let's actually play the game and continue the story. Okay. Now I have to remember what everything did. Yay, Ghost Dash! Yeah, so I forgot all about. Wow, it's been way too long since we played this. So the team all have funny file names, and Celis became Cialis, Cyan became Stash because he has a sick mustache, Sabin became Goku because he's basically Goku, and Edward became Bill Cosby because he likes to hit on women. A lot of women. So that's where that came from. Back attack! And IKEA, to give you a rundown on how this game actually works, different characters in this particular Final Fantasy have different abilities. For example, Celis can use Runic, which will absorb any magic attack for one turn. So when you're fighting a boss, it's usually good to have her do that. Cyan can do his Bushgo attack, which each one of these is a different attack. And if I stop it on, say, 3, he'll do Tiger. And they're usually all pretty awesome attacks. That one did not do so well. Sabin's special attack is a Blitz, because he's a brawler, and his blitzes are all fighting commands which you enter by doing combos, just like you would in a fighting game, like Street Fighter or something. So you have to remember what they are. Edward's main thing is that he uses tools. And each one of these does a different thing. The Bio Blaster poisons certain enemies, but they attack everyone on screen, so it's good to use. Celis is also a knight. She's a runic knight, technically. So you can... She's pretty strong. She's like one of the strongest people. They're all fairly strong. I mean, it's a good balanced team of people that I have going on here. And everyone's almost dead because I'm not paying attention. That's okay. Damn, dude, I gotta remember that one. Number 4 does a lot. Okay. Celis also has the ability to use magic, which only Terra can use magic besides her until you start collecting espers that'll teach everyone magic later in the game. But at the start, you only have Terra can use magic because she was born with the ability, and Celis, which was infused by mad scientists. Yay, I got the hero's ring. We should give it to Tata. No one will help you, but your Colosseum will get made one day. After the world ends and everyone turns on each other. Oh, sorry. The first RPG you played was Breath of Fire 2, then Suikoden, and then had a great time playing both of them. Suikoden, I've only played a little bit of the first one. Yeah, sort of. But no, Runic Knight. Because she uses Runic, it's an ability of hers. Yeah, I've only played a little bit of the first one, but I've heard that every game is basically the same. So, I don't know what I'm missing on that. I've only played a couple hours of it too. What do I have equipped on Cells for now? That's a good question. Let's see, the other one was Breath of Fire 2. I've only ever played... Actually, I've never played any of them. I have 4, because it was $1 on PlayStation Network during a flash sale a couple weeks ago. So I nabbed Breath of Fire 4, but I've never played any of them. A friend of mine is a very big fan of that series, though, like to the point he runs a forum, a very interesting forum. Dedicated to Breath of Fire. And so right now Celis is using her flail, and I don't think I'm gonna like it, so I'm probably gonna use it for one fight and then never again. Yeah, because I can't use Runic without a sword. So let's see what the animation looks like and how much damage it does. Quite a lot. Still, I don't think I want her to have it. We're gonna give Celis a couple of blades. She's gonna be our badass. Using the other thing this game has over other Final Fantasy games is a relic system, which basically just gives everyone different abilities. I'm going to give her the Genji Glove, which is super awesome because it allows her to hold 2 weapons. And I should also give her... No, maybe. Oh, hell yeah, I'm giving her that. Okay, that's cool. And that changes her equipment, so she's gonna have the chain flail and the rune blade. That's gonna be very interesting. But it's the strongest combination I have. We'll see how it goes. Should probably give everyone else relics too. Oh, they're all good. Okay. It's just her for some reason. So where last we left off in the story of Final Fantasy VI, dun dun dun, our heroes started off in Narish or something, and like, oh shit, Esper is here. And so they took off because Tara was like, I don't know who I am, what is love? And we met up with Bill Cosby, who was like immediately like, hey baby, how you doing? But then he was like, oh sick, you're a magic user? That's weird. And she was like, aw. And so, fuck, how'd the rest of that go? So Locke and Edgar were just like, it's cool, we can use your magic and stuff to fight the Empire that turned you into a slave and made you lose your memory and all that. And so she's like, oh, I don't know what to do, but okay, sure. And so they took her to the Returner's hideout, which is the Resistance. And so she was like, okay, well, I guess I'm helping the Resistance out. And they were like, let's go to Narsh where we can meet the Esper, get some answers. Right before that, Kefka was like, no, we want her back because she's special. But we ran away from him. And Anyway, so the returners, we went on this raft in the river, right? And it got all fucked up in the water, so we ended up having to get split up. And so Locke went back to town, met Celis. They escaped town after he saved her. She was being tortured for trying to desert the Empire. Let's see. Oh yeah, we met up with Sabin right before we saw the returners, and he was like, "Yo, I'm Goku." It actually is a Super Nintendo version. And where was I in the story? Oh yeah, Sabin is Edgar's brother, right? But he denounced the throne because he wanted Edgar to take the throne. So he used a double-sided coin to be like, here, you can take the throne if you get heads. And so he made him do that, and he ran away to go become Goku. By being a badass and like lifting weights and stuff. You can see his muscle definition, even 16 bits. It's crazy. And so Sabin got split off, and he met up with Ninja the Assassin. And they saw Kefka dude poison the water hole, and so everyone in Cyan's hometown is dead, including his wife and child, so we followed them into the afterlife to say goodbye, and it was very sad. And then we suplexed a train, and that was... Oh, and then we met Gao at one point. He's like this feral child from the desert or some shit, because why not? Holy fuck, I just got one hit kill. Wow. Wow, that was something. Holy shit. Suplexing a train is very good for your arms. Don't hit Celis. Oh boy. I don't have any more Phoenix downs. Hey, portable power. I'm just not paying attention to the game and getting killed by a random enemy on the overworld because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Oh my god, I don't even have any Phoenix downs. Does she have revive yet? No? Shit. Well then. I know where to go now. Where's my nearest town? Oh shit. It looks like the nearest town is Jador, which is on the other side of the thing, but we don't want to go there, so... I guess the nearest town would be to keep going to... Yeah. Oh shit. Run! Please run. Just kill the bees! There's so many bees! The bees! Don't hit Celis! Don't hit Celis! Come on, that's not fair! That's not fair! Of course I'm surrounded, yeah, just my fucking luck. Well, this looks like a good time to inform IKEA about another thing this game has to offer, which is when you die, you keep your experience points that you gained since your last save. So, I don't actually lose anything other than my actual walking progress. And pride, yes, and the pride. Yeah, how could you fucking confuse this with the Game Boy version? Listen to the music. Look at the picture quality. It's so much better than the Game Boy version. How dare you? And it's better than the fucking PlayStation version too, because fucking PlayStation version is shitty audio. Don't even. Don't even. So where was I in the recap? In the recap, where were we? Right, so we met the child and you only own the Game Boy Advance version? I'm so sorry. Go buy the cartridge for your Super. You will thank me later. The picture and audio quality is so much higher. So much higher. And this is a game with an amazing soundtrack that I just can't play any other version than the Super version because it's just that bad compared to the Super. Anyway, so they met the feral child and then that ended that story after we went down a river. Yeah, the sound in the opera scene, it's fucking terrible. They got the lyrics right, but they fucked up the audio because it's on Game Boy Advance. So it's like, you can't have a perfect opera unless you're playing this particular patch. Sure you can. Mine was only $30 and I got it in the box. But the patch we're playing right now has an updated script that fixed the opera, as we will see later. Oh yeah, and then Tara and Edgar and fucking Old Man from the Returners all took off back up the river. And yeah. So they met the Esper. Yeah, the PS1 version has a stroke every time it tries to do anything. God, PS1 version of every one of those games except for like 4 and 1 and 2 are just terrible. Terrible. The audio, the MIDI instrumentation for the Super Nintendo emulation that they have on there is so bad. And a game like this has such amazing audio capabilities. The PlayStation version does not do it justice. And of course, Chrono Trigger is a fucking tragedy. Like, you seriously can't... God, don't even get me started on that. Chrono Trigger for the PlayStation is unplayable. It's unplayable, I can't do it. For a game that relies on active time instant battles, like within your the overworld, I can't do it. I can't stand the fucking 10-second pause every fucking 2 seconds. It's an RPG, you're getting a lot of fights, and for it to pause and load it every single time, especially like, there's a lot of moments in that game where enemies jump out at you and it's supposed to be like surprising and you're like, whoa! It totally ruins that when it takes 10 seconds for the game to pause and then the fucking thing jumps out at you. It's crazy. Best soundtrack of all the games ever is Final Fantasy VI or Chrono Trigger, because that's pretty close tie. So yeah, back to the recap. So everyone met up back in Narsh where the first Esper was. They killed Biggs and Ledge after they did the trench run. And Kefka was like, I want that thing, and we were all like, no! And as we were climbing up, everyone was having their little exposition moments. And it was really funny because it's the first time Tara and Celes met, right? And so they're walking up there, and she's like, you used to work for the Empire too, right? And she's like, yeah, don't fucking get in my way because I'm awesome. And then Tara just like stops her and is like, can you feel love? And Celes is like, what the fuck are you talking about? It was really awesome. And then after we kicked Kefka's ass and made him go home, Tara linked with the Esper again, and she started freaking out. And then she went on a killing spree and landed way over fucking here, and that's where we started our playthrough here. And that's your recap of the story so far. I hope you enjoyed it. I wouldn't say Chrono Cross is the best soundtrack, but it's a damn good one. Damn good one. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Yasunori Mitsuda. I just, honestly, Chrono Trigger is a better rounded out soundtrack. We're not talking about Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, though. We were talking about Final Fantasy games on there. This is Jador, the westernmost town on the world map. Every now and then one of those shitty kids from Zozo wanders down here looking for an easy mark. Be careful, cause I'm one of them. And then he steals your wallet. It's a joke. It's funny. I actually don't know what Xenogears is like. I've never played it. I saw a girl bathed in light speed off toward the northern mountains. Okay, that means we have to go to the northern mountains. William Burke was kind of like an Esper, that's right. Maria, the famous opera diva, is absolutely gorgeous. Too bad we never meet her. There's the auction house. William Merkin. The class divide is quite visible here. All of the middle-class families live in the south part of town. The richer folk live up north. You can see one of their enormous mansions from here. You mean the only enormous mansion in the game? Yeah. You're the spitting image of Maria. Huh? Haven't heard of her, you say? She's a famous opera singer. You like trains. Too bad we killed that one. A very old painting. A picture of a lovely lady. A suit of armor, it would seem. It appears to be a lamp. It's Ultros. This one looks awfully familiar. It should, because it's Ultros. Picture of an older treasure chest on canvas. Beautiful still life of flowers. It's almost as if they were alive. But they're not. They're dead. They're very, very dead. Hey, kid. Way south of here. It is way south of there. That might be useful. No, I don't need one. I have one. Okay. So what is everyone's favorite PS1 game? We'll start off with that. What's everyone's favorite PS1 game? Good Monty. Legendary. Elegant katana with a chrysanthemum scabbard motif. Very nice. Kaiser Claw. Valkyrie Profile, huh? That's interesting. I have not heard of that game. Have I? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of PS1 games that I don't play. I may or may not know of that one. 2, Crash 3, and it's a time. Crash 3 is the one I've played one time in 1999 or whatever. I was at a friend's house and he had it playing on the TV behind him and someone else was playing it, but we went off to do other stuff, so... That was my exposure to 3, and then I played the demo of 3 that's on Spyro the Dragon. And that's about it. Damn. Everyone likes the Mithro vest. Chrono Cross followed a Vagrant story. How So everyone likes the Mithril vest. Headband, don't need one. Misuru shield. Maybe we have a couple. Equipment. Why did you do that? I still have the relics. Oh, that's interesting. It shouldn't have done that. Why does it do that? I need to write that down. Okay, we need to figure this out. If I put the Genji Glove back on, oh, whatever. I'm aware of that. If I hit Optimum again, okay. Back into the menu. Yep. Weird. Okay, so that's not it apparently. Okay, so we need to figure this out because for some reason her relics de-equipped themselves, and I thought it was because I hit Optimum, but that's totally not it. And now the shit's gone. What happened to my hero bracelet? It was totally there. Do you guys see that? Like, it's actually gone. Wait, I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened. Never mind. It's stupid. Yeah, best PS1 game is South Park. Of course. Duh. I might as well finish equipping everyone. Okay, so what I think happened there was because I died, I lost my, I lost the hero ring, which I grabbed from the Coliseum guy's house. So we're gonna take a chocobo all the way back up there, because I am not walking down again. I don't need to do that. I got money. Bitches got dollar bill, y'all. Rich bitches don't gotta fucking walk. We can take a chocobo. Wasn't that fun? Went on a chocobo ride? We had so much fun. We have fun on this show. It was in this pot. That's right. So that means I need to rebuy a bunch of stuff too, but I kept my experience points at least, which was really useful. Right? Yeah. So we need to go back to Kalingan and do that shit again. By killing the blood fangs and not letting Celis die. Yeah, I eventually bought a PlayStation in 2003. I've told the story of how I got the money for that. How does combat work in Final Fantasy games? That is a very good question. So right now I am playing on the active time battle system, which is the newer of the two systems that the game uses, and where everyone takes turns, but we have a timer over here. That little white bar that moves across, that's a timer, and when it gets to the end, that character can attack. The enemies also have timers that we can't see, but they are there. When playing in turn-based mode, it literally is with what it implies. One person attacks, then the next person, then the next person, then the next person, then the enemy gets to attack, and so on and so forth. And there are abilities, buffs that you can do to buff yourself or debuff the enemy, which will make the turns happen more often or less often. Haste and slow. So that's how battles work, is you take your turn and you can attack in that turn. In active time mode, you have a set time to attack within, and you have to wait for your individual bar to go up. That's just it. From there, it's all a game of numbers. You can attack with a blitz on Sabin, and he will attack one of those dudes with his fucking Kamehameha wave. And Celis will attack one of these fuckers with their two swords. And that's it. That's the game. Earlier games, I think Final Fantasy IV was the first one to have an active time battle system. Ones before that were all turn-based, entirely turn-based. 7, 8, and 9 also use the same mechanics as 6 here, where it can be either or, but it defaults to active time, I believe. Whereas this one, when you start the game, you get to choose. Or, yeah, I think you get to choose when you start a brand new game. It's not very complicated at all, actually. Don't let that intimidate you away from playing them. They're not intimidating. They look that way, but they're not. You just learn how each character works, and you go with it. Simple as that. But I'm pretty sure 7, 8, and 9 all work on the same system as 6, if I remember right. The difference with 7 from 6, as far as like how mechanics work, is that instead of learning attacks from espers, you learn attacks from materia. They're little orbs that you collect throughout the game. Yeah, actually, in 7, the plot of the game involves materia being extracted from the Earth. Congratulations, you remembered a thing. Probably because that's part of the movie, I guess. I don't remember what part of the movie talked about materia, if anything. I remember at the end, Yuffie's like, got her all her materia held up in her arms, and Kate Sith is like, "You're stupid lass," or something. I don't know. The movie was so dumb. That was so dumb. For 2005, it was quite breathtaking for its CGI, but it's a dumb movie.
It's an awesome movie. That movie kicked ass.
Yeah, but it made no fucking sense.
It's definitely like a B movie kind of thing.
It's definitely a B movie, yes.
But that's part of its.
And that's also the part where Cloud became emo for good. Oh wow. Yeah, I actually have the PC version of it. I've been one, and I have it on the PlayStation. I guess I could play that whenever. But yeah, I have been thinking about doing that on the stream eventually. It's a longer game than 6, and it's a bit more difficult. So that's why I haven't done it yet. But it's totally an option, eventually. But before that, we have other RPGs to tackle. We finish 6 first, and then we can move on. And while we were on the subject a little while ago, Chrono Trigger works very similar to Final Fantasy VI, but the battles don't take place in a separate battle screen like this. They take place in real time. It's still an active time battle system, and if you wait it out, you can actually make it so that enemies can't attack until you take your turn. If you take too long to choose, they'll attack like 3 or 4 times, but they won't kill you after a point. I only know that from accidentally forgetting to pause and setting the controller down for too long. But that's totally a thing. But that game also offers, when you start the game, to choose between active time and turn-based. And honestly, that game, you do not want to do turn-based. The active time battle system keeps... because battles trigger while you're in the overworld, or while you're in, well, not in the overworld, but when you're in, like, just wandering around doing shit. It'll happen at random, so to keep it active time makes it feel a bit more realistic because you have a sense of urgency to it. So it really helps with the immersion on that game, I think. Alright, Goku, you need to do a better attack. Or a cannon. Oh, someone needs to attack. You can attack too. Ozzy's in a pickle. It's true. Chrono Trigger in a summary. Considering how often I die, I really don't think I should go to Zozo yet. I want to, but I don't think it's a good idea. I feel underleveled. Yep. His aura cannon is basically that. Let's see what other attacks you can do. Okay, left, right, left is this punch thing. Down, angled left is aura cannon. XY down up I think is suplex, and then left rotating all the way down to right. Is it me? Okay. Rising Phoenix. Oh, that's the one that attacks everybody. Okay, cool. That's the one I wanted. That's the one I was hoping for. Really? Or a bolt or a cannon? This is the town of Zozo, which is a thieves' hideout. Where I imagine I am to die 1 billion times over. Yeah. There's just a random dead body hanging out in this town, whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, and you can get attacked indoors in this town by just about everyone. A lot of criminals in this town. A lot of ne'er-do-wells. Oh shit. You can one-hit kill me? That's not cool. So many enemies. So much hostile. Wow. It is quite the hostile town. Some of them right here, the encounter rate is like double where it is in the world map. It's crazy. Maybe not double, but it's a lot higher. Hey! Just wave to the dead body down there. Hey! You're not moving! You okay? You alright, buddy? You alright? You alright? Throw a rock at him. You alright? X, Y, down, up. I think it was. Nope. Oh yeah. Tamed ether. The door is rusted shut. What a shame. I know, right? Tools. Quits. X, Y, up, down. Really? I'm doing something wrong. It's X, Y, down, up. Yeah, I did it. I must not have pressed it right. So, what's your favorite Nintendo 64 game? Go. It's not a Christmas tree, I just put Christmas lights on a tree. Every time I stream something on the computer, you guys can see the tree. And everybody freaks out about it all the time. Meteor strike. Blast core. Blast core 64 hardcore. Great people here, you can trust everything they say. I can argue with that. Fuck that game. Yeah. Ugh. The battles. They're everywhere. Ba-da-da. Come on, I want to talk to you. There's definitely not one on top of the floor of this building, so don't bother checking. So there's a quest in this town here where someone has... There's like a broken clock. Yeah, 2 o'clock. So it's 2:30. I'm not. Jesus. Yeah, don't try to smear their names. They're actually upstanding people, unlike that fucking Ocarina of Time bullshit. Gesundheit J. You well. I am in line. What the fuck? Jump! That's so dumb. So many battles, I don't like it. Why are we playing an RPG? There's too many battles. Now fucking Cyan's dead. So is the sick mustache. Nobody's gonna learn Raise for a very long time. So, gonna have to keep dealing with that bullshit. Why don't I just sort? There we go. Flawless? Really? Have you seen what it looks like? God, Ocarina kids are so blind. And the water temple's not even that hard. I like how there's a pub in the background of the fight. It's not my opinion, it is fact. It is fact that Ocarina of Time is overrated. Well, first, okay, where to start? Everyone likes to call it the perfect game and best game ever made and all that. When's the last time you played it on the actual N64? When's the last time you played it? Like, Nothing about how clunky the mechanics are gets to you. Nothing about how combat is so singular compared to past Zelda games or even other 2D Zelda games. Hell, even more than 3D Zelda games. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are big on multiple enemies at once. How each dungeon and area is basically empty. There's barely any... Oh, you last played it when you're... Okay. Play it again as an adult and you will not think it's the best game ever made. See, Alice needs to get it up. Like, the entire, like, fighting mechanic around in Ocarina of Time is based around waiting. Like, it's more or less just waiting and watching the enemy pattern until you finally get the chance to attack it. So it can get very tedious, and then there's a lot of just running around empty areas with nothing in them, no enemies, just nothing. And finding keys to open doors to go through other empty areas, and it's... I mean, like, play A Link to the Past and then play Ocarina, and, like, back to back, and you'll see just how, like, empty Ocarina feels. It really feels empty. And again, you said last time you played it was 10 years ago. That was 10 years ago. Oh, you fucking lying sack of shit! You're a boss! A weird-looking Arnold Schwarzenegger from Choaniki-ass boss. Shit. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Maybe I can poison him. Oh no, he called in his friends. Good thing I have Bio Blaster set up. Such an awesome fucking boss fighting song, and he's dead! Yeah, doesn't he look like the Arnold Schwarzenegger ass boss from the first stage of Choaniki? I think it's supposed to be like a high kick, but with like T-Rex arms. He's just like, well, he's dead. Now it's hot. Oh, your chickens are singing. Did you build an underwater house?
Well, I'm building a chicken farm on Maryland and stuff together.
Wait, you're underwater, aren't you?
No.
Go back to the water, go back to the water. I see that. It's very nice. I'm more confused about how you walk through the water.
I have signs on the wall.
Signs on the wall. Oh, you put signs on the wall so it keeps the bees from flowing. That's clever. Very good, Jay. That was very clever. Very clever.
I didn't make it up.
Wait, I never went in there. What you have? Just walked right up to the bad guy. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh. Best game I played last month? Fuck, man. Did I have to have beaten it within the last month or just played it? Yeah, Jay's playing Minecraft. Okay, just played it. The best game I played last month is most likely...
Minecraft.
No. This was last month, not last week. Well, I've been playing Minecraft for a week. That is a good question. I need to think on that because I don't remember what I played. I just be like, oh yeah, that was cool, but I don't remember when I played it or anything. So, anyway, this is Tara. She's still in her monster form. But don't call her monster, she's sensitive. And just immediately be like, oh, what the fuck is that thing? It's our friend, Franker Z. Franker Z. Franker Z. She's frightened. Whoa, what was that? Who said that? It's an old man! Who are you? This girl is your friend, I presume. Franker Z, is she alright? Her name is Franker Z, you say? Interesting. Uh-oh, she's having a seizure. And she's dead. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for me, I am Ramu, the Esper Ramu. As an Esper that looks human, I am elitist. I have privilege over the regular Espers who look like furries. Don't Espers live in another world? Doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one, except for Emperor Gestal, and Kafka, and all you other fucking crazy humans who try to kill us. There are many forms among the Espers. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you. It's called passing privilege. Without fear of anyone discovering the truth. An Esper is a magical creature in the world of this game. 1,000 years ago there was a war. They used to live in peace with humans, and Espers can use magic. Humans can't, but there was a war 1,000 years ago where humans wanted to kill all the Espers to take their magic away from them to use to take over the world. And so the Espers ran into their own world, a parallel universe sort of thing, and that's where they are now. But the Emperor, our time period here right now, the Emperor has found a few Espers that are still in our world and is using them to create Magicite, which is what will allow the soldiers to learn magic. That's what was used on Celis to teach her her magic when she worked for the Empire. Dairy product. So yeah, they're basically just magical beings in this world, in this universe of this game. Most of them look like animals. Why hide the fact that you're an Esper? Because Gestal will cut my head off and use my magic blood for sustenance. Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. My grandmother told me that humans and Espers used to live here together, side by side. Of course, that was only a bedtime story. No, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and Espers used to live together in harmony. At least, until the War of the Magi. The War of the Magi?
that? Sounds good.
It was a long time ago now. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other Espers.
Oh hey, I just explained all this entire story just before he was going to tell us anyway. So here you go, IKEA. This is the story of what Espers are in the fucking War of the Magi and shit.
After the meaningless war had ended, the Espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves.
Good evening, Black Hofla. Good evening.
They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. Humans have stumbled across our realm from time to time, but our isolation remained largely undisturbed except for that one weeaboo who fucked the Wolfman. And that their daughter is Franker Z laying in this bed right here.
Then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to this hidden realm. Humans who knew Vespers and the secrets of our powers. Oh noes. How art thou? I am good. How 'tis thee? And thus began the hunt for. Oh, I missed the line. Damn. Anyway, they were hunting for stuff. As soon as we realized what was happening, we conjured a barrier on the gate to our realm and forced the humans out. Basically, see ya, bitches. Fingersy's still just dead on the floor. They didn't even bother to put her back in the bed. She's just dead. Those who were captured are now in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of all their powers. I narrowly escaped the same fate, which is why I'm able to be here with you. And now they decide to put her back in the bed. Just drag her by the fucking hair.
She seems to have calmed down a bit.
How can you tell? She's passed out. She's in a coma.
I called Franker Z here to me when I sensed that she had lost control. As you can see, she responded to that call.
So Franker Z is an Esper?
No, she's a bit different from us.
I don't know what voice I'm going now. She looks like she's in pain.
She is afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing.
What can we do to help her? I know, right? Not the first time Edgar has dragged an unconscious woman across the floor.
Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. 'Tis there nothing we can do?
I don't know a voice to give silence.
You can free those of my kind imprisoned in Gestal's research facility. One of them may be able to help her, because one of them may be her father.
And if we can get inside that facility, you're sure we can find them? Your people are. The Magitech Project is.
I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding her like a coward. But I fear I can remain here no longer.
What do you mean?
Gestal's methods are incorrect. You cannot forcibly extract all of a living Esper's powers. That would merely weaken us. It is only when we become Magicite that our powers may be transferred in full.
What are you saying?
I shall turn myself into Magicite so that I may lend you my true strength.
Magicite?
Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that is left behind. But...
Oh hey, 3 of your dead friends just hanging out.
These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire, and I will give you my power as well.
Rangu as Morgan Freeman. I don't want to do my Morgan Freeman voice on camera.
Morgan Freeman.
There, I did it. Got Oscar, please. Old man, you're really gone, aren't you?
He turned himself into a magicite.
He gave up his life so that others might live. Why would you do such a thing? That wasn't enough? Okay.
If our powers is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. You must stop them. There must not be a second war of the Magi.
I'm a voice actress, this is what I do. I just don't get paid for it or do it professionally.
Amateur voice actor.
Yes, I'm an amateur voice actress. That's what I do. I can do voices. Fragrance, wait for us. We'll be back for you. That is exactly what Edgar would do. Hey baby, I hear you like some magic. Oh, that's right, I equipped them over here. Okay. I'm not an actual voice actress. I don't, like I said, I've never done any actual acting. I can just do voices, I guess, once in a while, every now and then. Oh yeah, that is definitely the first Esper to teach someone. Okay. Sure. So what I'm doing here is equipping the Espers to the people, the Magicite to the people, so that they will learn all these different spells. And they earn a little bit in each fight. What kind of voices can I do? You just heard me do Morgan Freeman. Oh hey, it's all my friends. Is everyone here? We need to talk.
Let's go talk on the way back down.
I can't do Bill Cosby, I'm sorry, I tried. So that's how the Empire obtained magic, by draining it from living beings. Oh noes. Aw. Cialis, is that true? We were under anesthesia when the infusions took place, so I don't really know. But I've heard rumors to that effect.
Honor dictates we rescue these creatures from the Empire.
We best split up again.
We still need to defend Narsh in case the Empire comes back for a frozen Esper. Indeed, that would be wise.
I'll go to the Empire. I know it inside and out. Not alone. No worries, I'll go with her. Captain Asshole coming along for the ride.
Do you need my sword, and my axe, and my fists?
We're gonna go with you and you. Okay. Everyone head to Narsh and wait for us. If we succeed, we'll make our way there. If we need to change party members, I guess we'll just head back to Narsh. Which is really far from here without an airship. If only we had an airship. Like he's a rare character?
Blah, 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 blah.
I can't do that. I don't know how to do that, Josh. Explain to me how I should do a rare character, like Banjo-Kazooie rare, or like Elvis in fucking Perfect Dark, or Joanna, or what? I don't know what to do. Donkey Kong? So, how are we gonna get there? The Empire's in the southern continent. I can't read. They closed down all the harbors, so there aren't even any ships sailing anymore. Falco. The town of Jador to the south is full of wealthy aristocrats' flocks. One of them might know a way in. Money opens doors, after all. Cialis? Matt. Yeah? Why are you coming with me? Well, there's a rumor about a legendary treasure being there or something. I just want to take a look is all. You're not fooling anyone, dude. So I've never heard of it. No, I know how to use them, thank you. Played this game before. No, we don't want to play as fucking Mustache. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Fuck. A character that's not, like for example, what I just did was I set up my Magicite before I had the party split. So Edgar has the 4th fucking Esper, and I won't be able to get it back from him until I see him again, which won't be for like an hour. So everyone else is gonna have shit, but Locke is not gonna have anything. It's gonna suck. Damn it. Forgot about the party split there. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Oh, fuck. We're all confused and now Locke is dead. Damn. We got fucked up by this. Holy shit. Guess just gonna have to do that cutscene again. Oh boy. Come on, kill him! Earn that XP! Shit, man. Sign always dances in a circle with his hands in the air like just don't care. Rock wasp. Distant relative of the rock lobster. That's right. Fuck y'all. So you earned 2 magic AP. So what that means is I earned 2 magic points. Which, based on the percentage of how people learn, so this is where it gets confusing, but once you figure out it's just a matter of numbers, it's pretty simple. Oh, I have Kate Sick back. Did that get patched? Holy shit, that'd be so cool if that got patched. Oh my god. So, Kieran, okay, so... yeah, she already knew Cure, but with those 2 points, 1 time I earned 2%, 3 times I earned 6, so that's how that works, it's just a multiplier. So apparently, if you don't have a... okay. Very interesting. So the thing I was just complaining about organizing your party and espers within your party, apparently this ROM patch I'm playing fixed that. So when someone's not in your party, they don't have your magicite anymore. That's proper English right there. Don't have your magicite no more. It's very proper. Fucking move, dude. I want to go into the shop. Thank you. So, oh, hey, okay. So Super Nintendo games, you guys said, or no, 64 games. You said, one of you said Ocarina of Time. Another one said Blast Core. Certainly there's more people than that talking. What was your favorite N64 game, people that weren't Blast Core and Ocarina? Of course you need an airship for that. What, do you think I was going to suggest launching yourself from a catapult? Are you daft? Well, maybe it would have been a fun idea. Sorry. Not you. No one would be crazy enough to go to the Imperial Continent these days unless they had a choice. Had no choice. Maria, the famous opera diva, is absolutely gorgeous. Today's auction is over. Because it's all World of Ruin stuff. Oh, it's the impresario! Okay, so, this is gonna be good. This is like the highlight of this particular patch. The new translation's gonna be very awesome here. Okay, Golden Knife for the multiplayer. Okay, Mario Kart pulls in the same character. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Maria, thank heavens! I'm not Maria. Me? Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. Wow, you could pass for Maria in a heartbeat. Oh dear, we're really in trouble this time. They're all staring at her. See how this looks like Maria? Oh, he left a letter. The man must have dropped this. Maestro. 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 That guy is the director of the troupe that performs the Opera House. Everyone just calls him Impresario. He drank himself into a stupor when that letter arrived. Dearest Maria, I've decided to take you as my wife, so I'll be coming to claim you. Sincerely, the Wandering Gambler. The Wandering Gambler? Who's that? You've never heard of him? What should we call him? We finally get to name him. What should we name him? A gambling vagabond who finds freedom from society's narrow views of morality aboard his airship, the Blackjack. Sets a hype. But he needs a funny name. Everyone else has a funny name, so we need Scarface. I mean, he's got scars all over his face. No. Kidnapper, rapist. Because he's trying to kidnap Maria just to make her his wife without, you know, without her consent. That sounds an awful lot like rape to me. It fits. Because he cut himself shaving, that's I think I'm gonna go with rapist. What do you guys say? No, he's kidnapping her with the explicit intent to fuck her. So that's pretty much a rapist. I'll wait for a ruling from you guys, but that's my logic on it. He's specifically kidnapping her with the intent to fuck her and take her home and fuck her more and not let her leave. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Marry her and have a family includes sex, dumbass. He's gonna fuck her against her will. It's rape. Goofy? Why Goofy? You forced her into marriage, of course it's... Oh god, yes you can rape your wife. If she says... Oh, no, not even gonna get into that. That's an argument for Tumblr. Don't even get me started on that shit. It's still rape if she doesn't agree to it. She can't say no at the altar because there is gonna be no altar because he's fucking kidnapping her. He does look a little bit like David Bowie, yeah. Yeah, guys don't start throwing out ideas. I'm gonna go with rapist. You don't know that for sure, but she still is being kidnapped and forced against her will to be his. And he totally does talk about sex. So... Casper? Edward Cullen? Keep coming up with ideas. Kidnapping her to force her to be his wife is... He's talking about sex. It's a video game PC way to talk about, I'm gonna take you and fuck you. Against your will. I don't think Cosby 2 would fit. It might fit. You can too prove she wouldn't like it. Okay, so do you know why Maria is missing? Is because he keeps saying that he's gonna fucking kidnap her and fuck her, and she doesn't want it. So she ran away and she's in hiding over it. That's the whole point of this story arc here. Fuck it, I'm going with rapist. You guys can deal with that. Yeah, the reason you don't see the character ever is because she's hiding from him because he says he wants to steal her and fuck her. That would be rapist, owner of the world's only airship. If only we had that airship. Let's find a way to meet this rapist. I'm gonna fucking print screen that. Yeah, famous opera singer, and he's like, man, I want to fuck her. I want to fuck you. He keeps sending letters, I want to fuck you, I want to fuck you, but she keeps saying no, and eventually he's like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna take you away, and then I'm gonna fuck you.
Sure.
And so she runs away. And now she's in hiding because he keeps saying that he was gonna fuck her. It's just how it goes.
I don't think she would upset. I'm a fucker.
There you go. Yeah, of course she wants it, right? Why wouldn't she? I'm the most awesome scar-faced motherfucker ever. He has scars all over his face. I don't think I did that blitz right. It's you again. We read the letter, so Rapist is coming to snatch Maria away. He'll probably appear at the climax of the first act. How he loves to make an entrance. He does like to make an entrance. Alright, when he shows up, we'll just jump out and nab him.
Dear me, no, you'll ruin the performance. We'll lose our contract with the theater.
So you're just giving up?
Why do you think I've been drinking? I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted.
Let him grab her.
Huh?
We'll use a decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him right back to his airship. If all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it.
Sheer madness if something were to happen to Maria.
No, calm down, dude. That's why we'll have the decoy. We can hide Maria someplace safe.
I'm afraid I'm not following you, dear boy.
She looks like Maria, doesn't she? She like screams. Wait, what? Cialis can go on as Maria. The real Maria will be safe and sound, and Rapist will lead us straight to the airship.
Why, that's a brilliant idea.
Whoa, calm down. I don't want to do that. Hold on here. I'm a former general. There's no way I can do something like that. Me. That was my epic acting skills. Maria. Locksmith's like, she doing it. That's the spirit. And then there's Ultra Square.
I'll do like Sister and send them a letter of my own. I gotta get these guys back.
By the way, Josh, I got the t-shirt. Thank you very much. Better get to work. We've got to make a star out of you, Cialis. We need to give you a complete makeover. Do the makeup, give you a hairstyle, everything. Oh, here we go. It's the famous opera sequence fixed for the Final Fantasy VI Relocalization Project. Oh, that's great. So what we're looking for here is to make sure that the words match up to the syllables properly. But the lyrics are taken from Distant Worlds. The war between the East and the West was growing more violent by the day. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love, Maria. Back at home. Yes, I speak. With long pauses. Enter Draco, stage left. I can't sing, otherwise I would sing along the little thing. I'm sorry. I happen to know the new lyrics to the song. At least he wasn't snatching Viagra. Yeah, we gotta keep our branding deal. We have a contract with Cialis, not Viagra. You have you always been responsible. Matt, why did you save me back there? I lost a girl I loved because I wasn't there to protect her. I never want that to happen again. He locks the door. It will never happen again. It suits you, that ribbon. I have to go on stage soon. This next scene's an important one. Maria starts to worry that something has happened to Draco and pours her feelings into song. It'd be good to check the score one last time then, wouldn't it? Sure. Pick up the flowers, climb the stairs, toss the flowers from the highest balcony. Be sure to finish by the end of the interlude. There isn't much time before the start of scene 2. Here we go. The moment that made a bunch of kids in 1994 cry, even though we have much better lyrics now that actually match up to the song. By the way, this song is called Aria de Mezzo Carattere, if anyone wanted to know. That's the actual name of the song, just this part of it. Hurry up, I don't have much time, Draco. Go away.